Something I wanted to touch on really quick is I was watching this like documentary about like the New Age movement in America right now, and it's actually from 2020, so it's like from, you know, then, but I feel like it's even more prevalent now. But what I started to think about was this quote from Ram Dass, and it was, I'm just gonna summarize, but basically it's like when you are coming to clarity and awareness, enlightenment, it's really easy to get caught up in the high that comes from truth, from understanding. There are ego traps everywhere where you can feel better than everyone, or like this is all you're meant to do is just to think and know truth and tell it to people. And it's like, he says, and still we chop the wood and we carry the water. So yeah, you're God, you understand the singularity, all of, you know, whatever, but still you chop the wood and you carry the water. Still you are here in this physical body, and you still have chores to do, and you still have to feed yourself and clothe yourself and create, express your inner whatevers. You still have to like function in life. You still have to be humble enough to partake in the mundane, you know? And I think that is what keeps you from the ego trap, is that humility and realizing that like it's in the mundane that the sacredness appears. That's where the real beauty lies, in the little things. Sure, grand gestures and big to-dos are interesting, a little stress-inducing for me, but that's the small things in life that are the most striking. You still have to work for things. There is no physical life where everything you ever need to be perfectly content and kind is like just given to you. This is not like, from my experience, that's not how it works. Still we chop the wood and still we carry the water. And I think it's really important to highlight that, especially in the American New Age like culture, where everyone's just like too good to get a real job, and all they want to do is wave their hands around you and say prayers, and like you should give them $6,000 for that. And it's like, bro, I don't know, the whole idea of paywalling spirituality anyways is bogus to me, and the antithesis of spirituality, if you ask me. It's free and accessible to everyone. That's the whole point. It needs everyone. That's the whole point. So yeah, I wanted to share a little bit of my musings. I don't know if that is egotistical of me, but still I chop the wood and still I carry the water, you know? I got a lot of chores done today, actually. So it's good. It feels good to get things done too. And I think I touched on this in another video of like being in motion versus taking action. That's definitely something that I'm working on. Because I'm a planner, like an over planner, and so that's a lot of like sometimes unnecessary motion, and it drains me, and I don't get to the action part, and then nothing is really done. I just have plans for getting things done, which is very frustrating. So yeah, don't forget to chop the wood and carry the water, guys. Bye.